You have the power to meet, see, accept, and through compassion, transmute all that comes before you. You're not at the mercy of the world that comes at you. Today, we stop reacting and start refining. This is the inward journey. I'll be giving you the exact sequence to turn pressure into power and chaos into clarity. Today, I call you into sovereignty. Sovereignty is not the ability to control who enters your field. Sovereignty is the ability to remain utterly unchanged in your essence, regardless of who enters your field. When you take down the walls, you're making a profound declaration. I no longer need to manage my environment to feel powerful or safe. I am powerful, and I'm so powerful that my environment must reorganize around me. Canceling plans because others are negative or of low frequency is actually a subtle form of victimhood. You're letting their frequency dictate your actions. Taking down the boundaries, not the discernment, but the defensive walls, is the ultimate act of trust in your own alchemical fire. So today we'll unpack the deep philosophical architecture while repeatedly breathing the life back in to this core mantra. Every section circles home to our core theme. You have the power to meet, see, accept, and through compassion, transmute all that comes before you. Our evolution is an inward journey to your sovereign engagement. This is the new paradigm for relating to your environment. For years, you've been told to guard your energy, to build walls, to run from low vibration people. And I'm here to tell you that is not power. That is preservation. And preservation is born from fear. True power is not about curating who gets close to you. True power is about becoming so coherent, so aligned in body, mind, spirit, and heart that you can walk into any room, meet any frequency, and remain utterly sovereign. Today, we are taking down the walls and we're picking apart the mantra. But before we do, before we step into these 6 pillars, we must call all parts of us home. So place your feet flat on the floor. Breathe deep into your lower belly. Pause to hold that breath a moment and exhale fully. On your next inhale, imagine drawing energy up from the earth into your body. Hold it. And exhale. The next inhale, draw energy down from the sky and into your heart. Allow the energies to meet and mingle and merge. Now place one hand on your heart and the other over your belly. Breathe calmly until both hands pulse in the same rhythm. This merges your intelligences. The body's grounded. The mind is quiet. Spirit is present. And the heart is active and online. You are now the alchemist. Thank you. This mantra is so powerful, but it's really powerful when you fully grasp and understand every word, every message that it brings forth. So while I'm saying you have the power to meet, see, accept, and through compassion, transmute all that comes before you. I mean that with the utmost of truth and validity. The power is the voltage you hold when your nervous system stops leaking energy through internal conflict. Power is not dominance, it's presence. It is the silent, unshakable part of you that knows I am the container. The problem is merely the contained. You do not need to puff up. You just need to root down. Power is not external dominance, but inherent, sovereign, creative life force energy. And it's you now guiding this energy. So spread your arms out wide, bend your knees slightly, and plant your feet firmly on the ground. Say out loud, I am the authority in my own field. Nothing outside me has more power than the stillness inside me. Beautiful. The shift you just made was a move from victim to vessel. Feel it. Now let's unpack what it means to meet. You have the power to meet, see, accept, and through compassion, transmute all that comes before you. What does it really mean to meet that energy? I see this as an embodied arrival, right? The act of stopping the escape plan, right? This is using your body's intelligence to stay grounded in the present tension while the wave moves through you. We're trained to run from discomfort. To meet it is to stop running, right? When the trigger, the person, or the fear arrives, you don't flinch. You greet it like a guest at the door. You stay in your physical body, no matter how intense the energy feels, because to meet it is to remain fully present. It's showing up without avoidance, without deflecting it. To drop your awareness into your feet for just a moment. Feel the soles of your feet, the weight of your body. Now ask yourself, where in my body am I feeling this energy right now? And just notice, is it in your throat, your chest, your gut? Wherever it is, stay there. Do not leave. Provide yourself the safety and security you need to just feel it, to be with it. This shift will move you from avoidance to confrontation with safety. And you need to be able to meet this energy with a sense of safety and security to do so. The next word we're going to unpack is to see. So you have the power to meet, see, accept, and through compassion, transmute all that comes before you. What do I mean by see? Seeing is using the mind's observing power to strip away the story and view the raw, unfiltered energy, the data that's right before you, without the story, without filters. And now that you've met the energy, you must see it without old filters, without trauma and drama. You need to see it just as pure data, pure information. To see the grief beneath the control, to see the fear beneath the anger. We need to remove the adjectives: evil, unfair, overwhelming, and just look at the raw material before us. To see is true perception. It's witnessing without the projection of our past, our stories, our beliefs, or any distortion from the collective environment. Visualize yourself stepping slightly to the side of your body. Look back at the situation sitting in your belly or your throat, wherever it was, and say, I see you for what you truly are. Energy seeking resolution, not destruction. This shift moves you from judgment to observation. It puts a gap between you and the stimulus. And in that space lies all your power. The next step is to unpack the word accept. You have the power to meet, see, accept, and through compassion, transmute all that comes before you. What does it really mean to accept? I think it's a spiritual act of removing internal friction, accepting what is without agreeing with it. It doesn't require that you agree with it. You just accept it because it is, and you don't want to diss what is. This is a real crucial distinction, that acceptance is not giving up, and it's not agreeing with what's before you. It's ceasing to fight reality, period. You stop resisting. This shouldn't be happening because it is happening. Acceptance is the deep inhale that says, all right, you're here. I'll not waste my energy fighting that you're here. Acceptance is this radical allowance, not resignation. It's acknowledging what is in its raw form and fashion. Relax your jaw, drop your shoulders. Take a full, deep breath into the space where that feeling lives and whisper, I allow this to be here right now, simply because it is. This shift moves you from resistance to receptivity, and you stop leaking energy. This is crucial. But let's keep moving forward, because the mantra says you have the power to meet, see, accept, and through compassion, transmute all that comes before you. Let's unpack the universal solvent that we're calling compassion. Compassion is the full activation of heart's intelligence, the electromagnetic field that is 10,000 times stronger than the brain's. And it's capable of entraining chaotic energy into coherence. Compassion is not weakness. It's the highest frequency. It's the profound recognition that the pain in front of you, even if it's your own, is simply a misalignment, not a monster. You do not absorb it. Your heart's field is a frequency that forces lower energies to vibrate faster. Compassion is the catalyst, the frequency that bridges the head and the heart. Place both hands on your heart. Imagine a soft, glowing, golden light expanding from your chest. As you exhale consciously, send that light toward the feeling or situation you accepted and say, I recognize your essence. I hold you in love, even as I hold you accountable. This shift moves you from fear to unconditional witnessing, pure love. Take a breath and allow that to settle, because you have the power to meet, see, accept, and through compassion, transmute all that comes before you. Let's unpack what it means to transmute. This is the quantum release. This is changing the vibrational frequency of an experience without changing its physical form. The digestion of poison into medicine. This is the ultimate alchemy. You cannot get rid of energy. You can't create it. You can only transform it. Now, with your heart's compassion flowing, you breathe in the heavy energy. You take it into your coherent field. And on the exhale, you consciously release it as something lighter, a wisdom, peace, laughter, or your raw creative drive. To transmute is all chemical change. It's changing the vibrational frequency of an experience, not just changing its form. So inhale deeply, pulling the accepted energy from your gut up into your heart space. Hold it for a second. Exhale powerfully through your mouth, visualizing a brilliant white golden light or a shower of golden sparkles leaving your chest and dissolving the old energy. Say out loud, this is no longer mine to carry. I release its density. It is transmuted into my power. And so it is. This moves you from stagnant depletion into flow and fuel. This is the inward journey. It's not a once and done. It's a muscle. Every time you do this, you shorten the time between the trigger and the transmutation. Eventually, you collapse the time so much that you transmute in the very instant you meet the energy. This is your energetic edge, not avoiding the storm, but becoming the eye of it. You now have the tool. The only question left is, will you use it the very next time life tests you? Will you step into your fire, meet it, see it, accept it, and let it go transformed?